One percenters, welcome back to 1424 basketball training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. For those that are new, welcome. I'm Coach Tommy. I'm a former psychologist, now a performance enhancement specialist and basketball coach. On this channel, I simplify life and basketball into 3 buckets: mind, body, and craft. In today's teaching tape, we got the Lakers versus the Knicks. So let's see what we can do to improve our minds today. First off, let me say thank you to everyone watching. Every one of you guys are helping me inch towards my goal of opening my own training facility where I can help more people out. If you find these videos valuable in any way, please like, share, subscribe. That way I will know which way to improve the channel and, more importantly, improve myself. So let's dive right in, y'all. I did see that the Lakers won, but I don't know how. Normally I go into these having no idea who wins or what happens. So let's see. Julius Randle, one of the most improved one-on-one players in the league. I like Emmanuel quickly a lot on the Knicks. Looks like there's no LeBron still. He's cooking AD already. Again? Okay, so if you guys are new to the channel, Julius Randle is one of the players that I say have that high position 3. So it makes his shot fakes very, very effective. On this channel, I usually talk about team versus individual stuff, how much easier it is to get open off the ball than on the ball, and then roles versus positions. So with LeBron out, AD has to be the scorer and the playmaker. Drummond, defender. You got snipers. No real snipers, I guess. Caldwell Pope. THT is a scorer. I mean, he's going to get paid soon. A lot of people are going to want him. RJ Barrett looks like he's turning into a decent scorer. Kuzma wants to be a scorer. Skill set doesn't match his mindset, really. At least not yet. D Rose just plays with so much better pace now. The 3 changes you need in basketball: change of speed, change of level, change of direction, change of mind. Simple little pick and roll. THT, Anthony Davis. Good defense. Good late pass by Randall. Ben McLemore been stepping up, hitting 3s lately. Marcus Gasol getting some minutes. Like, this is when I say basketball's turning more and more into football and less basketball. So dribbling is highly, highly overrated. Passing and shooting way underrated. So when I say it's easier to get open off the ball than on the ball, I mean, here's a great example. Marcus Gasol, he's the quarterback. Okay, he's looking for THT. Nothing happens. So then he looks like he's going to the corner. Last minute changes his mind to set a screen for Montrezl Harrell. And then he just fades back, puts the ball up high, and then finds Harrell for an easy touchdown. Think about someone having to, cross, high pickup, run in between and make a layup versus just take a back screen from one of your teammates. So that's why you'll see a lot of catch and shoots. I just saw a thing on Duncan Robinson. He makes like 200 catch and shoot 3s per season or something like that. And he's about to get paid big time. Division III white boy. And you can make $20 million a year, $15 million a year just catching and shooting 3s, just like Kuzma right here. So all you guys doing a million hesitations, unless you're Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose, with few exceptions, all of those moves are for the exceptional And the rest of you guys should be being real solid, real efficient with things that are going to produce. Just like this, another catch and shoot, just standing there waiting for somebody to make a play. Pick and roll, Kuzma, getting around the corner. Another thing that I'll talk about all the time is that there's no straight lines in real life. So a lot of coaches will say straight line, it's the fastest way to the rim, right? You can see obstruction, obstruction, obstruction. So I always talk about things in arcs. So when you guys are practicing, you should be working in arcs and spirals. So Kuzma takes this line, and at the very end, right, it's a right hand, right foot finish on the right side. There's still a lot of coaches out there that will say jump off the right foot is the wrong foot. There's no such thing as wrong foot or wrong hand. Okay, it's whatever the situation requires. So if you go underhand, overhand, side hand, 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 hop, right? Jump stop, stride stop. It's all skills that you have to learn offensively to become an effective scorer and player. Pick and roll, floater. Okay, so when in the world is this a good shot? Look at the way he jumps, right? Staggered jump, landing, floating, drifting. All right, so no one would really teach that. Simple little catch and shoot, Reggie Bullock. Kuzma. Catch and shoot 3. Looks like it's turning into a good game. Oh, way to dive on the floor. Another transition 3. So the new NBA, right? So if you guys are looking for things to practice, okay, this is what you should be practicing. Just like, I mean, it's going to look real ugly when you're not making them, but you should be sprinting to a spot, one of the 5 spots, right? On the 5 out, two in the corner, 2 on the wings, 1 on the top. If you can sprint to a spot, settle in, catch and shoot, and make it consistently, I mean, you're going to be a very valuable piece on a lot of teams. Here we go again, right? Transition, settling in. So now he's at the slot. So as you guys are developing, understand shooting is the most important skill you got to develop. Look at that speed by D Rose, man. Even after all these years, all the injuries, he's still one of the freakiest athletes. It was a super tough shot, Kuzma. Fading off the right leg. That's like what LeBron does, but Kuzma is not nearly as athletic. This is what I call a Dorito. Right here, Kuzma. This is not the fast way to get around somebody. Okay, call it a Dorito. Okay, both feet are externally rotated. Okay. It's very hard to turn and go this way fast. If you're tall like that, you should be in a gun or at least a banana. Okay, you should be more hinged at the waist and this back foot. So you should look like this. Okay, more or less like that. A lot of guys practice like this, and it's not good mechanics. It's not going to get you anywhere very fast. Another catch and shoot. This is isolation. Nice, fine Julius Randle. Like one-on-one is really a young man's game. You exert a lot of energy to do what, get in there, right? Jump in the air, and last second have to find something, right? So I mean, it doesn't look good to me at all, right? Cross between, cross jab, get in the lane, pound like you're gonna post, right? Anthony Davis just waiting. right? Anthony Davis playing great defense, and then he spins, pivots in, nothing there because Anthony Davis is tall, jumping, waiting for it to block him. And he gets in the air, and this is a bailout. I mean, THT, if you were in better position, you should have closed out better. But a lot of dribbles by Julius Randle, right? If he had just made up his mind, did one cross between the legs and got into this paint, he would have got the exact same thing. But instead, he takes 15 dribbles to get there. So with my team, we practice all the time, 2 dribbles or less, 0.5 seconds or less, right? I call it the 2.5 drill. So 2 dribbles or less, 0.5 seconds or less to make your decision. So you should be able to figure out what you want to do: attack, drive, dribble, pump fake, shoot, right? That quickly. So these games, you don't really see it too much. Oh my God. So here's a good example of a 2.5 drill right here. Okay, pick and roll, 2 dribble drive. Nothing for KCP, gets rid of it, swings it to THT. They're closing out to him. Gets rid of it really quickly to the corner to Wes Matthews. Pump fakes, 1 dribble, escapes, finds Andre Drummond for a nice little dunk. I mean, this is the way that I coach basketball, right? Boom, skip, pass, attack, drive, find the open man. Looks a lot better than Julius Randle just pounding the ball. This is another isolation for Julius Randle. Okay, so if you can isolate and win with no dribbles quickly, this is the apex of basketball, right? So I like this Julius Randle a lot more than the pound a million times and go. So he eventually will develop into that. I would love this thing to be 1 quick jab, 1 and go, or realize that AD's hands are down and just shoot it. Kind of like Tim Duncan, Carmelo Anthony when he's at his best, MJ, Kobe. Good block, Andre Drummond. Oh my God. Andre Drummond can be a big X factor, man. Just being big, rebounding. Oh, D Rose screwed up his ankle down there. Dang, Andre Drummond's a big boy, man. Julius Randle is not a small dude. Good patience, D Rose. This is just him getting better with age. Cruising, right? He could throw the lob there. He could burst to the rim. No, let me wait to get one more advantage. Let's let Taj Gibson come down. Okay, he's gonna basically set an illegal moving screen, right? And then he's just gonna settle right behind him. That's just using your brains instead of using your athleticism. So if you got both, I mean, you're gonna be a killer. Like very simple stuff you guys should be working on. If you guys are running 5 outs, see, he dives, drive and kick, dribble handoff, working on an arc, one dribble pull up. Okay, when your defender curls, thinks that you're gonna drive, right? You just plant your foot and shoot. I don't know how many guys are just practicing this basic stuff because it's either not cool or it gets too boring. Good look away pass. Who's number 11? That's a nice pass. So a lot of times young players will want to make the play out of the pick and roll. Okay, so here comes the pick and roll. Here comes the double team on D Rose. A lot of players will either stare down this guy and try to force this pass. A lot of players will also try to turn the corner or bounce it out and then try to find the guy. Okay, if you're getting a little bit more advanced and you're starting to see the things quicker, right? The point is that this roller will be open. You, the ball handler, do not have to actually make that pass to that guy when he's open. Okay, you can quickly reverse it and then it'll go. So a lot of times I'll say 2 passes is better than 1. And so this quick swing and then this pass is going to get there just, at the right time. So it's not there. Okay, so D Rose can jump up in the air and pass it, and then Taj Gibson will have to jump, take maybe one dribble, right? So he swings it over here to number 11. And then you get the quick swing there. Okay, this whole time he's staring over here, holding the guy. So good eye discipline. So good job by the Knicks there in number 11, D Rose. Look at D Rose. I mean, jumping every time to throw a pass in the air. Oh, that's the slowest Euro step ever. Man, if this happens at the high school level, this is getting called as a freaking travel because it just looks weird. I mean, some refs are so bad. Nice move, Kuzma. Oh, what a roll. 85-80. Julius. He looks just so much more calm. Still looks like he's going a little bit faster than he needs to be. It's 30 seconds. That's like 10 seconds. So late in the game, I mean, a lot of confusion going on in here. He gets in there, body, Drummond coming over to help him, right? Shooters haven't even relocated. So he gives it up to Drummond. Drummond's still in the paint. Anthony Davis is still in the paint. Julius. Wow, he just bullied his way in there. This is old Julius when Julius was on the Lakers. It's a tough bucket. Who do the Lakers go down to in the clutch? Should be Anthony Davis, but I definitely don't want Anthony Davis out here one-on-one running a pick and roll out here, right at the top pick and roll. He's not fast enough to do a snake and go through all this. It should be more of a transition pick and roll or a wing pick and roll on the side. That should be THT. That should be Anthony Davis. Here we go. So now that same later in the game here. Okay, THT. This angle, I mean, you got to think about open spaces, right? And then you got your shooters spread out. There he goes. Now he's in the nail area, soft spot of the defense all the time. Everything breaks down once he gets there. Drop this to KCP. Oh, you KCP, you chicken. I mean, that should have been a dunk. Okay, so now you get into the heart of defense. Good shift by Wes Matthews and then good slide in by KCP. Okay, so that's how you run a wing pick and roll with a 5 out. KCP should have shot that. So here they are. This is your 3 shooters on one side. And then essentially this is your 5 out. You have one guy coming in to set a wing pick and roll. You leave this side. So if THT decides to go this wide, he can. Okay, so instead of these guys switching, okay, KCP just makes his way down to the short corner. Okay, so now he has to guard. He has to stay down, realizing that he's there. Now THT gets open. He steps up. He has to stick to the roller. He's worried about the shooter. So he goes out to the shooter. Nobody's guarding there. Let's see what the Knicks run. Isolation for D Rose. Maybe swing it to Randall. Like this is, I mean, just D Rose being D Rose. You just a little bound. All right, turn, gallop, tough little floater. Like, this is not teamwork. This is just a better individual player. Anthony Davis, 8 seconds left in the game. He's just pounding, trying to chuck up a three. Oh, KCP with a shot. Oh my God. Is this game going into overtime? Wes Matthews making game-winning plays here. Wow, that's big time. Wes Matthews out jumping D Rose, so he got his bucket back on him. So late in the game, tons of fighting will happen. Look at Anthony Davis. Look at this push. I mean, down late in the game, I'm actually going to D Rose, because D Rose has a much better advantage over than Randall over AD. What do I know? I'm just a dude on the internet. Yeah, that didn't look good. I mean, this is not. Yeah. Give it back. There you go. The size differential is just so much bigger. Look at this. Bad body language. Like, they're like, God damn it. Pump fake, escape dribble. On the move, Anthony Davis is just way too tough. Like, Julius Randle's not big, strong enough, or tall enough. That could be Andre Drummond or Anthony Davis. Oh no. I mean, Laker fans, I mean, I predicted this early on in the season. LeBron would get hurt, AD would get hurt. After he went down with the hamstring and the calf. I mean, he's a gamer, I mean, but it's gonna be tough for them. No AD, no LeBron, or not even a 100% AD. LeBron definitely ain't gonna be 100% when he comes back. Pick and roll, THT. Oh my God, that's a dagger, huh? So again, right earlier I said the play should be THT with the ball, right? THT should be the one with the ball, and you should be running wing pick and roll with him or Drummond. And he makes a good read. Is that the game winner right there? Oh my God, what are you dribbling the ball for, you fucking ball hogger? Jesus Christ. Seven seconds left. D Rose is posting for some reason. They kick it back to RJ Barrett. I mean, if it's going to be here, I mean, you're throwing it to Julius Randle now. If you're the alpha, I mean, get it to him. Okay, he doesn't get it to him. You got to make a quick, decisive move, man. Okay, nothing there. You're settling in there. All right, Julius Randle is like, screw this. Right, so Julius Randle's now out of the picture. He got to move. He has to move. So he stays there. Right now, it's all locked up. Right, so he's just watching. So Barrett can't get through. He backs out. He doesn't throw it to Gibson. Now he's just forced to throw that junk up. I mean, Julius Randle clearly wanted the ball, right? But nope. Sorry, Knicks fans. I mean, Laker fans, you should be pretty happy winning without LeBron. A little Mr. Space Jam there. Julius Randle, 31, 8 rebounds. THT, 10 assists. Kyle Kuzma, 23. Wow, Anthony Davis wasn't the leading scorer or anything like that. Knicks, 35%. Good shooting threes by the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are still going to struggle, man. When they have Kuzma as a leading scorer, that's not a good sign. What did I learn today? I learned that the Knicks, they're going to struggle. I don't know if I trust Julius Randle down the end, especially against the taller, better forwards. I mean, he can one-on-one a lot of guys, but definitely not Giannis, definitely not AD, probably not even Kevin Durant. Yeah, good luck to the Lakers fans. It looks like you're going to be in the bottom of the play and stuff. And I hope LeBron comes back because I want all teams at 100% to go into the playoffs. All right, guys. Let me know what you guys learned in the comments, if anything. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.